Nobody talks about how lonely fame can be, especially when everyone thinks they know your love life. Because when you're Bad Bunny, every move becomes a headline, every woman becomes a mystery, and every breakup becomes a story the world tries to solve. But the truth is, his love life isn't just gossip. It's a timeline of loyalty, growth, heartbreak, and change. And to understand Bad Bunny today, you have to go back to the very beginning. Before the fame, before the millions, before the world knew his name. It started with a girl named Carlise de la Cruz. She wasn't famous, she wasn't an influencer, she wasn't part of the spotlight. She was just someone who believed in Benito when he was still unknown. They met as teenagers in Puerto Rico. Back then, he was working a regular job at a supermarket, uploading songs on SoundCloud, hoping anyone would listen. Carlise was there during the struggle. She saw him before the chains, before the private jets, before the sold-out tours. They built a real relationship, quiet, private, genuine. And in one of the most unexpected ways, she became part of his legacy forever. That voice you hear saying, "Bad Bunny, baby," the voice that became iconic, that was Carlise. Her voice became a permanent signature of his identity. But as his career started exploding, everything began to change. Fame doesn't just elevate you, it separates you. As Bad Bunny rose to global stardom, the distance between their worlds grew. The schedules, the pressure, the attention, it all became too much. Eventually they broke up, not because of one dramatic moment, but because sometimes two people who start together don't finish together. And for a while, Bad Bunny stayed quiet about his love life. Until Gabriela. Her name is Gabriela Berlingeri, and their story is very different. They met in 2017 at a restaurant in Puerto Rico, completely by chance. No cameras, no headlines, just a normal moment. At first, nobody knew they were together. He kept her, hidden from the public eye. Not because he was ashamed, but because he wanted something real. For years, fans only saw small clues, a photo here, a glimpse there, nothing confirmed, until 2020. During the global lockdown, Bad Bunny did something unexpected. He went live on Instagram, and Gabriela was there. Not in the background, not hidden. She was beside him, laughing, dancing, existing naturally in his world. It was the first time fans saw them as a real couple. And people noticed something different about him. He looked calm, at peace. Gabriela wasn't just his girlfriend. She became part of his creative world too. She even recorded vocals for his music. She was there during one of the biggest peaks of his career. Award shows, global success, history-making albums. She wasn't just watching his rise, she was living it with him. For years, they seemed solid, stable, private, no drama, no scandals, just quiet loyalty. But then, something changed. In 2022, fans began noticing her absence. No more public appearances together. No more posts, no more sightings, the silence returned. And then in 2023, everything shifted. Bad Bunny was seen with one of the most famous women on the planet, Kendall Jenner. When photos of them together first appeared, fans didn't believe it. It felt unexpected. Different worlds, different lifestyles. But the sightings kept happening. Dinner dates, car rides, private moments captured by paparazzi. And suddenly it was real. This wasn't a rumor. It was a new chapter. Their relationship became one of the most talked about celebrity pairings in the world. Some fans supported it, others missed the old version of him, the more private version. Because Kendall represented something new, not his past, not his struggle, but his arrival at the highest level of global fame. They attended events together, appeared comfortable, close. But just like every chapter in his love life, it didn't last forever. By late 2023, breakup room by 2024, it was clear. They had gone their separate ways. No dramatic statements, no public explanations, just silence. The same silence that has followed Bad Bunny throughout his career. And that's what makes his love life different. He doesn't explain, he doesn't defend, he doesn't perform his relationships for the public. He lives them, privately, real, human. Each relationship represents a different version of him. Carlise represents his beginnings, Gabriela represents his growth. Kendall represents his global peak. And today his love life remains a mystery once again. No confirmed relationship, no clear answers, just speculation. And maybe that's intentional, because Bad Bunny has always been someone who gives the world his music, but keeps his heart to himself. And maybe that's why people are so fascinated, because behind the fame, behind the superstar, He's still Benito, someone who loved, someone who lost, someone who changed, and someone whose next chapter hasn't been written yet. And the real question is, was his greatest love already in his past, or is it still waiting in his future?